Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What is it? I screwed up the last time I did a show, so I thought, why not? I'll keep it up. Can you dig it? Oh, here we are on a Sunday night. It is before the week. It's going to be a busy week. That busy week is going to end with a gig. Yeah, I got a gig this weekend. It's been a little bit, so I've got a lot of rehearsing to do this week, and I wanted to have done more today, but that's all right. Um, Everything happens when it should. As you see, we're in the midst of a lightning news flash. This is the vinyl integration. Let's let you know what that's all about. And as I take this off, you're going to notice that's the vinyl collection. That's right, folks. And if you notice, hi, I'm right here. If you notice right there, there's my plush Viking kitty cat. And then I've moved some things around on my shelves. We'll take a look at that another time, maybe tomorrow. Um, I'll get in front of the camera here, but here's the deal. This is going to turn into what is going to be like my equivalent of changing the tire on Christmas Story. You know how that goes, you know? So we're going to see how fast I can do this because down here, there's a, well, I got a turntable right here. So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to pick something out and put it on the turntable because that's what we do. So then down below that, this is a cabinet that I've had underneath this. I've had that here for a while in the other room, but it's got guitar fabric on the drawers. I did that myself and painted it black because I had a Stones moment and I wanted to paint it black. Stones, or actually, did everybody know this? Rick Springfield covered that song. Other people have too over the years, I'm sure. But real quick, before we get started with everything, let's see who we have here. We have the Nocturnal Miss So. Thank you for being here. Aw, there's my hair gal, Emma Jade. Blake is here. And let me see. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I know. Oh, look at this. Mr. Lance is here with us tonight. What is shaking? A big happy Easter to you too, my friend. Big happy Easter to you. And big Easter's going all over the place here. All over the place. Monty Python's Meaning of Life was released on this date in 83. You know, we were just talking about it the other day. We were, and it's the 81st birthday to Christopher Walken. Thank you, Lance. Max Headroom, really? Premiered on this date in 87. And thank you. Do smash that button. And yeah, Emma was all over that too. You guys are looking out for me tonight. I love it. I love it. So anyway, what we're gonna do is let's try to figure something out here to put on because I'll be yapping over the top of it, so it doesn't really matter. And you know, I'm still building. So we're at 95. I'm hoping to break 100 here pretty quick. We would only hope, right? All right. So why don't I just step out and we'll take care of this, shall we? Should I put something on that that I'm going to be organizing here? Maybe that's what I should do. I hope this lighting isn't too bright. You know what I could too is I can even take it down just a little bit, but I don't know if I will. I'm not going to worry about it. Bright. I'm bright. It makes me more bright. Does it though? That's the question. So anyway, right down here, I've got a whole stack of stuff. And let's see here. Oh, you know what? Wow. I mean, I got lots of stuff. Geez, everything is so good. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on because I hadn't put it on yet. It's so good. It's not that I don't have a little bit of a mess anywhere else in here. But it's nice to get this area figured out and to have the room to do this tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out. This is that Live 3 album on the blue vinyl. So what I want to do is see how to get these out of here. Kind of like that. And there is side 4. There is side 2. We want to start with side 1. And I think there it is. So I don't know if you caught it yesterday, but I did a cool little interview with my friend Frank Domino from Angel. I almost thought about putting on some Angel, but I really want to get this. If you're not familiar with Angel, get yourself familiar. It's really, really good. All right, so we're gonna click this on. Take the arm up. I want to get out of the way so you can see this. All right, we'll move this over. We're going to hit the play button and we'll drop this down. I don't know how well you'll hear that. I have no clue. This is all. You guys can tell me how you can hear it, if you can hear it well. Okay? Because I don't need you to hear it too well. I need you to hear me. So let me know if you're hearing it too much and me not enough or whatever. How's it sound, everybody? Tell me how it sounds. And we'll go from there. I'm going to put this right there. So they start with Fanfare for the Common Man. I can hear that from my house. Nice. Thank you, Drew. It was a great interview. I had a blast. That's good. That's great. I have done an interview with him before. This day in 58, Chuck Berry released a single, Johnny Be Good. Holy cow. And I'm coming up on doing a report featuring Judas Priest. And okay, there we go. Featuring Judas Priest, and they covered Johnny Be Good on their Ram It Down album. So here we go. All right, so a 69th birthday to Angus Young. Very nice. All right. Jeez whiz, there's so much. So much. You guys are great. You're killing me with all this. Honor of Mr. Walker's birthday. I watched Envy and The Prophecy 1 through 3. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's wild. All right, 49 years ago, the final episode of Gunsmoke aired. I did see something about Gunsmoke today. Ran from September 10th, 55 to 75. Dang. Let's see it. 635 total episodes. I was going to say, how about that Swedish guy, Yngwie Malmsteen? Or no, yeah. You know, it's funny. I don't know if you saw the interview with, was it the one with Andrew Collier the other day that I did, that he was talking about? We were talking Yngwie. It was funny. But anyway, oddly enough, I got an Yngwie album to put away tonight. Good. You sound clear. The album is a little low. Okay. Just let me know if I'm blowing it away. I do want to bring it up a little bit, but I don't want to battle it the whole time either. So how's that? Is that better? The audio is good. Be careful of copyright. Yeah, I hear you. I know. That's why I'm just going to keep on talking over it. You know, records are heavy. How much away? Oh man, dude, I have no idea, Salvatore, and thank you for being here. I don't know. So hang tight, folks. Let's get this thing started, or else I won't get done, and I got to try to get this done quickly. So I'm still gonna, I don't know. I keep changing it, right? I keep doing that. All right, so here we go. What I did was I got kind of a start. Okay, so today I was always wanting to do this video since I got all this stuff, because there's a stack that's about that deep, right, that needs to be added. So it's all down there. part of that big fat stack is about this much of the Garth Brooks box set. So anyway, what I need to do, since I had some things were laser discs, I had a few laser discs, I had to start all the way over here. So that means that now that those are actually in, now I'm going to start over here. So I had pulled a bunch of my Angel stuff that I'm going to be taking on Friday night to get autographed. But then I'm like, wait a minute, you got to leave them in. So I kept them separated so I know what I still have. So here we go. Are you ready? All right. So what I have to do is I got to pull these out. But I don't have to pull this. This section doesn't have to get all the way pulled out. I just need to pull out enough to get what needs to go in. All right. But all the rest of it needs to be pulled. All right. So I think that should about do it. I don't know if anybody's who's timing me. I guess I'm timing me on the timer. All right. So here we go. Let's see. So I'm starting at what? 11 and a half minutes in. Okay. 11 and a half minutes. All right. There's all of our Angel stuff. All right. Here we go. Okay. All of this stuff in the beginning here is all autographed. So that's all my Angel stuff. And the stuff that needs to be autographed still. Because I'm really excited. We're going to meet Felix. And that's going to be cool. I say we. Well, whoever's with me. All right, so autographed. There's the autographed Alice Cooper. So we're going to find Alice. Cooper. Should be right in here. Now the ones that my feet are falling over. All right, there's Cinderella. And don't worry, we'll be going through these eventually. All right, there, Alice. All right, now that I'm going to leave that as it is. That feels pretty good. It's not too tight. All right, not that tight's bad. All right, now let's get these out of here. I got to pull out some Blue Oyster Cult. Okay, and then I got to figure out these have to go somewhere. So I have to take this surplus stack. I got to move it over. Okay. There'll be a lot of hair flipping going on. All right, so I got to take enough out to get the surplus in, but all right, so we'll scoot those over, let them lean a little bit. Somebody's probably going to see this and go, that's not the way you're supposed to do that. You shouldn't do it like that. I don't know. Just bear in mind, I apologize. I'm not keeping track of that. All right, so what do we have? We've got this section, which is Little Steven album flat. That's all that is. Just an album flat. And we got some LaRue. Oh, I'm not going to show you that right now because I don't want to take up too much time. But I'm going to be going through these with you eventually. All right, so that'll do that. And I got 3 down there. Eventually, 3 will move over because I'll get it autographed eventually. So right now we're making our way through the autographed one still. We got stick stuff. We got Tesla stuff. There's 3, okay? So now we got to take this. We got to put this right in here. Got an extra copy of 3. And then we got to remember, let's go ahead and put the rest of this stuff in. This is really taking time, isn't it? I'll leave that there. Put this back in so it's got a little bit of a weight to it. All right, let's put this cover back on it. How am I doing on time? 15. Okay, it's already been a few minutes. Come on, there you go. So yeah, this is rocking the Ritz. So this was at the Ritz in New York City in 1988. Oh, it's great to put that right in there. That's beautiful. All right. So next we have Big Bamboo, but we don't have to do that yet. Now, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I don't know why I just did that. I don't know why that was there. All right, so we got to get this out of here. All right, now we're on autographed stuff. We're on Y&T, Frank Zappa. All right, now there's Zebra. All right, 707. Okay, that's not autographed. Now we put 3 in there. All right. Jeez, screwing myself up big time. Okay, we're just gonna shove them over, give them a little bit of a firm little push there. Okay, we're up to ARS, Bachman Turner Overdrive. All right, now we're gonna take the surplus that we had up there. We got some Russ Ballard. So we'll put that right up there. By Bad Company. We can fit a few more of this surplus in. And it looks like we're looking at Blackfoot, No Reservations. Great record. Check it out. Okay. So remember when Robert Berry, when they recorded this, they went and played live as 3. They, oh, wait a second. Hold on. I can still fit it in here, but I forgot to put it in. I think Big Bamboo should go right in here because this one isn't autographed. I was wondering where my other one is. Well, the other one is up in the autograph section because it's autographed. All right, so Bible, big, there you go. That goes right in before that Blackfoot album. All right, $1 Billion Babies. That's got to go in there right before Blackfoot. So Big Bamboo, $1 Billion Babies. Garth Brooks is the next thing that's brand new. So that's where we got to look. So we got to know that a section about that big is going to get taken up. So let's take out a bunch of these and see what we got here. All right, looks like these are Disney albums. We got Dumbo, Peter and the Wolf. Now we're looking at Al Di Meola and Neil Diamond. All right, so that might be about enough. So let's shove these over and see what we got going on. Because we're going to have Brooks. So what do we have here at the end? We got Neil Diamond. So Brooks, Brothers Johnson, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Yeah, so that should be enough. Oh, man. That is Desde La Vida live by 3. Check it out. Desde La Vida. I love that song. Talk about passionate, awesome, epic, progressive. It's everything. It's all of that. All of that. All right, here we go. I don't know. I may not have taken out enough. We'll find out. Some Black Oak, Arkansas. Blue Oyster Cult. Okay. Desde La Vida. Such a great song. Such a great song. I can tell you that all day long. All right, so I got to be careful here. I might have to take a few more out. I don't know. This box set is fat. Let's go all the way back to Devo here. See what we got. See if that's enough room. I got to get back here to Cassidy, Cars, Brittany Fox, John Butcher. John Butcher. Yeah, everything fell over. That's fantastic. I love it. You just love that. Brittany Fox. Okay, so we're going from Brittany Fox to Garth Brooks. And this Garth Brooks box set has CDs in it too. So it's like this. So I'm just going to leave those there like that. And we'll slide these in. I put that whole thing in the record sleeve. So there you go. Pretty nice. Makes a nice little footprint right there, doesn't it? All right. So I think I'm gonna leave that because it gives me just a little bit of breathing room, just in case I get something else. And plus, I do have something else. These two still need to go in. Now, this is an extra copy of Crosby, Stills, Nash that isn't such in great condition. I was going to give it to my friend, and then I looked at the record, and I'm like, this is in crappy condition. I'm not giving you this. Now, this is in crappy condition, too, but I still put it in the collection because it's there until I need it for whatever I need it for. Or for whatever yeah, anyway. Grammatically, don't worry about it. All right, so Brothers, it's going to go right after this, right before John Butcher. I don't know if I have any John Butcher fans out there. I should take a quick, after I get this in, I'll take a quick break and take a look at the chat. See what we got going on there. I have another copy of this in here, so there it is. All right, I'll put this second because it's the crappy one. All right, let's take a look. See what we got. Yeah, Little Steven album flat. The cool thing about that, it's autographed, and it's autographed by T.M. Stevens. Oh, thank you. Man, you are awesome. You are awesome. Fantastic. Thank you. That is amazing autograph. Yeah, don't have any singer autographs, but do have Robert Englund, Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa walked right past me. Oh, Karen Gillian. Man, I love her. Kane Hodder. Who's Kane Hodder? Love me some Brittany Fox. Yeah. Tell me who that is. I'm going to get back to this, though, because I got to move these since I have to get in where they are. All right. So we have a big old fat stack that came out of this one that we got to get in. So we got a lot to move. Fortunately, over there, I have plenty of room. See where that box is down there? That box is full of a radio program that I played back in '86. So I'm looking forward to going through some of those with you guys down the line. If you don't mind, I may sit down for a second. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay. You got to be careful now. You got to find a place to put these. How about right there? No, that doesn't help me. Let's not do that. Let's put them right here. All right. And then we can do that. Just keep moving here. We got some Guns N' Roses. Now, if you guys will remember, it's not just Guns N' Roses. It's Appetite for Destruction, but it's not just Appetite for Destruction. It's the original cover. Yikes. So that was exciting to get. And at the time, I don't think I even knew that was like the original cover. I didn't have any of that in my head at this time. I just saw that Robert had done it. And so I just thought it was going to be really, really cool. All right, so we're down to Genesis here. All right, Abacab is the last one there. All right, so now we can. Can you still see me? No, you can't. I'm out of the. So we'll shove these over. Here's one of my favorites right there. Stone Blue by Foghat. I bought. It had disappeared from my collection, and I found it. They had at Half Price Books. They had purchased somebody's sealed collection. All right, here we go. Dixie Dregs will start us off. But they had purchased somebody's sealed collection, and that. Oh, did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. Crap. All right, that's not right. Hold on. Sorry. All right, Devo should get us started. But they had purchased somebody's sealed collection, and they were selling that sealed vinyl of Foghat for $10. I bought 3 copies. All right. So there we go. We're up to the Dixie Dregs. All right. The Doors, Duran Duran. Sorry, I'm way down here, guys. Earth, Wind, and Fire, ELO. Now we got to be ready because we're getting ready to get into the G section. The G section. Never underestimate the G section. I'm not going any further than that. All right, so let's see where we end here. Let's see, we're at Glen Fry. All right, and Genesis. Okay, so the next new one that I've got is the Go-Go's. So we got to get to the Go-Go's here. All right, so we'll grab this Genesis stuff here. And what is this? Oh, Get It On. Look at that. We'll talk about that down the line here. I want to talk about some of those collection albums. All right, so I don't know that we're going to get... There's Jackie Gleason. Look at that. There you go, Lance. Jackie Gleason. Lance is our historian. Okay, so Godley and Cream, which were the guys from 10cc. And there it is. I have 2 copies of it. The Gods. I just love that album cover. I bought it for the album cover. And it didn't disappoint me. It's a biker band. They're so... All right, so so it looks like we have Andrew Gold, who... This is What's Wrong with This Picture, which does it have it on here? This one has Lonely Boy. This is the one with his other hit on it, not Thank You for Being a Friend. All right, so what we need to do, though, before we do gold, we have to put in the Go-Go's. So put the Go-Go's in there. They did make it into that section, and that's pretty nice. I'm going to leave that as it is. Right now, we're up to, for Blake, we're up to Gorky Park, another hair metal band. They were out of Russia. All right, not to be confused with the band Russia, which is over there. Let's flip this over. Desde la Vida, remember that. Desde la Vida by 3. Such a great, great song. And here we go. Side 2 starts with what? Oh, band introductions. All right, cool. And now that we've got it started here. All the way from Long Island. They're introducing Robert. Guitar player, Paul Keller. All right. So here we go. So we're going up here now. So we get started here. So we're going with this. We got another stack about like that. So we're going to have to take out about that much. This was really, really an immense grab that I've been making lately. I got to be careful because I just put these videotapes up here and they're wanting to rock a little bit as I'm doing this. All right. So the next thing we're finding space for is Horse Lips, the Belfast Gigs live album from Belfast. Fantastic. Oh man. There you go. This is when I got started on the Joe Perry project. It was right there. This one is called Got the Rock and Rolls Again, because this was the second album. Let the Music Do the Talking was the first album. And then later on, when he'd rejoin Aerosmith, they would do that song on Done with Mirrors. They would do their own version. The lyrics were a little different because Steven had a different take on those. So Steven wrote his own lyrics, which I get it. I've done that. I have done that. All right, so, and then they're going into Hoedown is on this album next. That's what they're playing now. Which, remember, that used to be like the meat commercial or something, the music for the meat commercial. All right, here we go with Gorky Park. And Gorky Park and Barry Goudreau from Boston. Not with us anymore. All right. So that's that, and we've got a lot more. So we're going up to Sammy Hagar here, 3-lock box. Okay. Whoa, before they fall, we get them in. Okay. So we got a little more Sammy Hagar, and Sammy's going to take us up to this, Dan Hartman. And if I remember correctly, for you Kiss fans out there, let me double check this, because I think, where is everybody? Damn it. Produced by, special thanks, arranged, illustrated. Okay, yes, this does have Vinnie Cusano, which is Mr. Vinnie Vincent, was on this album. It's called Instant Replay. Dan Hartman, of course, was in he was in Edgar Winter Group, and would later release a disco version of Free Ride, which ended up on the soundtrack. I think I've mentioned it here before. The soundtrack for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, the first one. All right, so here we go. We're into Iron Maiden. In Excess was in there. Iron Maiden, I recently put their tour books up in here too. I've got some, which really should go over here because it's their autograph. All right, now, whoops. I just realized I'm getting ready to put Joe Jackson in, and we don't have Horse Lips in here. So, and I remember seeing Horse Lips. It's way over here. There's Halloween, Hendrix, Honeymoon Suite. So that's Horse Lips. I'm going to go right in here. A lot of the Horse Lips stuff is not, there's a Howlin' Wolf album. So we're going to put that Belfast record right in there. Okay. And then we have, let's see, Iron Horse is going to be next. This wasn't new. This is Randy Bachman's band from like 79. And let's see, it does go up here. So let's see here. Iron Maiden, Iron Eagle. So that means it goes right in there. All right. So there we go. Now we got Iron Maiden. Hello. Yeah, see, it fell down. Iron Maiden fell down up there. Okay, so now we have Joe Jackson, one of my all-time favorites. The last Iron Maiden piece we have here is the single for Be Quick or Be Dead. It's their 12-inch single. And on it, it has, I think it's Nodding Donkey Blues, and their silly, crazy version of Space Station Number 5 by Montrose. Speaking of Edgar Winter Group, Ronnie Montrose was in that group with Dan Hartman. All right, what do we got here? All right, so hold on a second. I'm putting this in the wrong spot. All right, Maiden, where'd you go? There you are. What is that? Oh, yeah. They also had this, I'm going to be going through an Iron Maiden piece that I have still from way back when Rolling Stone magazine had a big section for them highlighting Iron Maiden. It was a whole Iron Maiden section in the middle of their magazine 1 month. And yes, I still have it. So I am a Maiden head. All right, so now it looks like we're up to Jet Boy. This is where we start here. Right now we got Judas Priest, and now we're going to be having Jet Boy is going to be in there. Jet Boy opened up for Stryper the first time I saw Stryper. after I'd interviewed Michael Sweet. All right, see if we can get this whole section out. It goes up to Kiss, right there, the first album I ever heard. All right. Either you do or you don't. You do or you don't. You gotta love it. That's a great song from that 3 album. Oh. All right. That big red box, are you wondering what that is? I'll tell you about that in a minute. Ooh, the Kings. What a great record that is. I don't know if we have any Kings fans here. That was an interesting note. Let's see what we've got here. How many do I think I have signed? Let me see. Where are we here? Yep. How many do I think I have signed? I mean, if I took a guess, Drew, I would say it's got to be somewhere around 60 vinyl. I've got a bunch of CDs signed, and I've got photos signed, and I've got other stuff. Kane Hodder played. Oh, okay, I got you. Good. Gorky Park. Who the hell are them guys? What? Are you on? Really? Don't know Horse-Lips? You got to know who Horse-Lips is. Vinnie Vincent, know who he is, but he's trying to make a comeback. He will never make a comeback. Vinnie hasn't been relevant. Yeah, and he won't ever be again, I don't think. He's his own worst enemy. Iron Maiden rules. Listening back to the albums with Bruce, yes. Now the Blaze. Don't waste your time on the Blaze albums. I'm going to have to listen to that. Years consumed to deal with the production in those albums. The production wasn't so bad. The vocals were bad. They were just boring. Gets to where we got to get. Made now. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you talking about do or you don't? Yeah. That's what you're talking about, Drew? Yeah, it's a great. That whole freaking record is great. All right, so let's get the Jet Boy in. I think I talked to the guys. I've talked to the guys in Striper a few times. I think it was, I think it's when I was talking with Timothy, and I mentioned that. I said, yeah, Jet Boy opened up for you guys there in St. Louis that night. It's always interesting, It's always interesting when you get to talk to musicians, especially, the guys who you're fans of theirs and they've recorded and all that stuff. All right, so I'm messing up here just a skosh because something's going to have to go in that I missed. Okay, because our next new piece was Jefferson Starship. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the right angle for these. Spitfire is the name of that. I got it mainly because of the cover, the dragon. I love the dragon artwork. So let's look in here. So we had, Jet Boy's here. So there's Jackson. Oh, see, I got messed up because my other Jefferson Starship albums are autographed. They're over there. So I got to figure out, there's Jefferson Airplane, Jesus Christ Superstar. So we'll just put that right in there. All right. So there we go. Fixed. No problem. Here we go. Blake, the next album to go in, Marching Out. There you go. So we're going to keep our eyes open for the M section. So in the meantime, everything just goes in. All right. What do we have coming up next? They're going to, Talking About. That was the first single. Talking About was the first song that they played off this record here. So this is the opening of the album, too. This is the first song. First song on the 3 album is Talking About. Great song. Okay, so all right, so actually, wow. There it is. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to figure this out. See, because I got this big fat box set, and this is who the big fat box set is. It's the Kingston Trio. So I inherited from my father-in-law. So I honor it quite a bit. So we'll see This is all Kingston Trio. So let's put the regular albums here then. We'll fill that in with all the, okay, so there's Sam Kinison. We'll put that up there. And we'll just leave that there. So it'll have a little bit of space we can grow, all right? Okay. Now, I gotta get this big box set up in here. Get it all up in here. And then we're running into the kinks right there. What's my time sitting at, I guess? It's not too good, I bet, by now. All right, so let's get these out of here. Sam Kinison goes here. Okay. All right. So we got some cans. Let's see, what is this down here? This is Leonard Skinner and Loverboy. All right. Put those right here. Oh, and Little Angels. Limelighters. More classic vocal groups. There's Led Zeppelin. All right. More Led Zeppelin. LaRue. Let's see. Oh, Guitarro and Kiss. Look at all that. I got a lot of Kiss. That's good. Good. All right, so we'll start. That's not enough because we got to get this Kingston Trio box in here. Okay, we're at LaRue. Ooh, the Knack. I'm really excited to have a Knack album that's vinyl over here in the autograph section. All right, here it comes. Kingston Trio. It's the complete Capitol set. With just a little bit of, looks like coffee stain or something on the label there. I don't know what it is. Maybe they had it in the basement or something. Got a little water or something on it. We do want to dust. I'm going to dust this off. It's got lots of dust on the top. And if I'm doing this, I ain't doing that. I ain't leaving dust on it. No sirree, Bob. All right, here we go. That was my father-in-law's name. All right, here we go. All right, now it looks like we'll have all of our Kisses going to be in this section instead of some up there and some down here. Okay. All right, let's get this Knack stuff going. What's our next one? Oh, yeah, Yngwie, right? Okay. Somebody out there remembered before me, I'm sure. We'll have all of our Knack albums will be in there. What do we got here? What are we looking at? Looks like, is that LA Guns? LA Guns, Greg Lake, Ronnie Laws. Let's see. They have a keyboard solo going on here. Keith Emerson solo. And there's the LaRue stuff. That's great stuff. If you've never heard LaRue, that's really good stuff. So Fired Up, great song. Great album. Okay, so we're getting close to Yngwie, but we're not there yet. And okay, yeah, no, that's it. Oh, now here's one for you. This is something that we can listen to, and I'll review it later. This is Simon Townsend. This is Pete's brother. He did a band called Moving Target. He also did his own solo stuff, just as Simon Townsend as well. But that's one you may not have known about. All right. Oh. Okay, so, Monkeys, Molly Hatchet. Let's see what we got going on here now. We still got a big handful of records to go down to get in here. So a lot of this thing has to come out. Oh man, one of my all-time favorites right here, guys. Masters of Metal. If you never heard it, from like 1984, I think it is. Everything from Black Sabbath to Y&T, Rush, Zebra. It's awesome. Fantastic stuff. So, oh, okay, so we're getting close to where, because we got Barry Manilow. Did I tell you guys I'm going to see Barry Manilow? All right, got our Led Zeppelin in here. Oh, okay. Oh, and there you go, Libra, with an album cover done by Peter Lloyd, and also this one with an album cover by Peter Lloyd. All right, let's get these in here. This is not going to be some record tonight, I'll tell you. It'll be a good starting point to know roughly how long it takes. All right, so now I got to keep my eye open here, because I'm gonna. All right, so what do we got? Little River Band, London Symphonic, Lord of the Rings. Whew. Dream Runner. Wow, that just kind of cut off right there. Almost seemed like it cut off. Lover Boy. We have other Lover Boy, but it's autographed over there. All right. Leonard Skinner's Live. And then we're going to go here. And then we got McAlpine Driver Project. That was great. All right. Manhattan Transfer. Manilow. Okay. So now we got to get into Frank Marino. So that means we got Malmsteen's right here, right? So I'm already at Marino, so I'm missing it. Oh, Malmsteen, yeah, because got that first album right here somewhere. I suppose I could put some of that on. Where is it? There it is. All right. There we go, Marching Out. Ah, it's good to have the guys back in place. I'll tell you what, I had those two, the first two Yngwie, I had them on vinyl. I still remember seeing the first album in the record store and picking it up. It's so cool. And then I remember getting Marching Out on vinyl. The first album I ever got on vinyl with Yngwie was Trilogy, was CD. That was the first CD that I got of Yngwie. I bought it in Pekin, Illinois, at can't say it now. Rock of Ages was the name of the record store. I think the music store still exists there. Rock of Ages. It's off Broadway in Pekin, Illinois. Okay, so now we're set. I'm going to leave that a little loose there, so we've got a little room. Next thing we have to put in is Maze. We have 2 Maze albums, so we'll do that. Let me see where I am here. MC5. So these can actually slide right in here. So what do we have before that? Brian May. All right, well, let's take MC5 out. And we'll put Maze right in there. There you go. 2 Maze albums. All right, let's get us back to the, where's the Yngwie stuff again? Mahogany Rush, Howie Mandel. Where is it? God, that's crazy. It's right bloody here. Oh, and if you've never heard it, if you're a metalhead, you know what? I want to put this on. If you've never heard Malice, especially this album, License to Kill, if you're in the mood for straight ahead metal the whole time, this is it. I know that there's tons of records. The brand new Judas Priest is fantastic. The Judas Priest before that was fantastic. That's going to come up on the show soon. So watch yourself. It's going to show up. All right. So take this off of here. That was wonderful. That sounds great. I'll have to tell Robert that. I'm very impressed. by the sounds. When when Keith Emerson, you can hear it in the interview, but when Keith Emerson heard that, finally, he was like, "We were pretty good." Robert's like, "Yeah, yeah, it's good, and you're really good. Stop thinking you're not, and stop listening to anybody who's going to try to tell you that you're missing something." All right. So we're going to put this on and we're going to clean it a little bit because it's been a little bit. And I have a little drawer here where I can keep my cleaner. Now, let me just do this. I got to get me some new solution. And so I can truly do it right. Okay. Put that on there. Whoop. We'll do that. See how loud this is. Starts off quiet and then comes in. So the album begins with the song Sinister Double. These guys appeared in the movie with Fred Savage and Judd Nelson, right? What was that? Vice Versa? Let's turn that down just a skosh. All right, they're on Atlantic Records, though. This album is fantastic. Let's see what we got in the chat. All right. Okay. All right. Nothing new in the chat. There's Emma. My connection is bad for some reason. The video keeps freezing, but those YouTube ads don't have any trouble. Everyone, Emma, have a good one. I hope, I'm sure she's probably gone by now, but all right. So hang tight. Here we go. Let's finish up. Okay, we're going to have to take quite a few out of here. We're starting with Rush. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what happens when you bump the turntable. Oh, man. Bill Nelson's Red Noise. What a great album that is. We got some Jerry Rafferty. And let's see what we got. See if we get some Elvis. Son of a bitch. Gotta fall. It doesn't have to. I wish it didn't. All right. Ted Nugent. All right, guys. Let's see if we can get this in. I'm doubtful. Got Don McLean there. And John Mellencamp. All right. Got Midnight Express soundtrack. How about that? Mike and the Mechanics. All right. Let's see. We got Molly Hatchet. Oh, Gary Moore. Eddie Money, Gary Moore. And I got to see what our next piece is to put in. What is our next piece? Oh, we're already past it. I got to put it in. All right. So let's do this. There's those red albums. I know that's what it is. So our next ones to put in, we have some Metallica. So we'll put them in the order they should go. And they go in right after Mellencamp, I think. No, they go, yeah, right there. There we go. We got Metal Church, then we have Metallica. All right, what comes next? Wasmo Neres comes next, so we got to keep an eye out for that. I'm going to move these around. And I can actually probably put them up here. Son of a... Wow, that's sensitive. All right, here we go. Whew. All right, there's Nugent. So, what do we got? Mr. Merrick. Nazareth. Okay, so we have Nantucket. We have to put in MC. Ooh, shoot, we got to put in MC5. So that's got to go somewhere. Let's just put it here. I think, right? We can do that. Proclaim MC5. Yeah, let's just do that. There you go. Okay, fixed. All right, Nantucket. And there is Nazareth. Okay, what's our next one? We got Graham Parker and the Rooney. So I pulled those out. So we're up to Ozzy, Graham. Let's see, we got Alan Parsons. So Graham Parker's got to go in before that. And what do we have here? We have Pablo Cruz. So let's get these two. Put these right up here. Pablo Cruz, Parsons. There we go. All right, what comes next? Roadmaster. All right, so we're up to, what do we got here? Pink Floyd. Is that what that is? Pink Floyd, The Police. Queen. Jerry Rafferty. All right, so let's get this Rafferty stuff, and we're about done with that section there. We're going to have to move on pretty simply after that. Rafferty, records. I'm not going to do that. Let's leave the records for down here. Okay, let's see. All right, so do this. And then here we go. Let's get this out of here. License to Kill. That's the title track right there. License to Kill. Really good stuff. Oh, Styx. We got Styx and Sweet. Styx Equinox. You gotta love that. All right. Simon and Garfunkel. Star Wars. Billy Squire. Oh, man. There's a collection. Oh, Scorpions. All right. Scandal. Santa Esmeralda. Rush. All right. All right. So let's get this other stuff in here. All right. We're going to start with the records. That's a really good album. Their first self-titled is really good. I didn't know how it was going to be, and I just picked it up on a whim, and it was great. REO Speedwagon. All right. Rolling Stones. Some Girls. What a great record that is. That is a great record. Rossington Collins. Todd Rundgren. You know, and then there's the Rumor right there. They did their own album away from Graham Parker. What did I say the next stuff is? Roadmaster, that's right. All right, so there's Rush. So that means Roadmaster. My other Roadmaster album is right here somewhere. That's right, because there's Rolling Stones. And there's REO. So REO, Return to Forever, Keith Richards, Richie, Lionel Richie. There it is, Roadmaster. So next we have a David Lee Roth album flat that we're going to put in. That's going to go right after the Stones. We have Rossman Collins, Mason Ruffner, and we got Rough Diamonds. So David Lee Roth is right here. It's going to go in past his Eat 'Em and Smile because it's his best of. All right, what comes next? Rush. An album cover for, oh, and look, Russia. There you go. I'll do a review of that sometime down the line here. All right, so there's Rush. It's just an album flat. I'm going to put that in there. Hold Your Fire. All right, then we got Russia. Let's see, I got more Rush here. Hold on. I messed something up. Okay, not a big deal though. Just get right in here. And it's going to go. Let's see. Fly By Night, Caress and Steel. It's all going to go right in here. 2112 True Chronicles. All right, what do we got next? A Freddie Salem album flat. So that's going to go right in here. We already got that space set up. Sergeant Pepper, Secret Policeman's Ball, Seals and Crofts, Sea Hags, Scorpions. Boy, let's get back to Freddie Salem. Where is he? I know I've got 2 copies of his album. There's Saxon, Saturday Night Fever, Satriani. Geez whiz, how far back? Freddie Salem, there it is. Freddie Salem. There we go. All right, now let's get back to it. It looks like our first one down on the floor is Jim Steinman's 6x6. All right, let's get 6x6 in here. Got to scoot back again. Saxon, Scorpions, Simon and Garfunkel, Simple Minds. What do we got here? Sorcerer, okay. Slade, Skyhooks, Simple Minds, okay. 6x6 goes there. We are almost done with our new stuff. 6x6, 2 copies. All right, there's Springsteen, and we got Streets of Fire, Steely Dan. So let's leave that as it is. Woo! There's still a little ways to go here, folks. How's everybody doing? We got some new comments. Need to listen to Ozzy too. Yeah, Malice, Power Speed Metal, glam band. Yeah, they're part of the hair metal days. First album at my workplace at the time. Manilow would be a real sight to see. I know. I can't wait. Can't wait. My great aunt loved Barry Manilow. Yeah. That trilogy album really held up. It was the first album without Jeff Scott Soto, and it was with what was that? It was Mark Bowles, I believe. And Mark Bowles is one of the only guys to come back, too. There's just too many bands to listen back to on CD right now, like Slayer. I'm not a Slayer fan. Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, Testament, Wasp, Yngwie, Axl, Rudy Pell. Axl's the one that's tough. He's got so many records out there. All right, let's finish this up, guys. Yeah. Oh, I'm sweating. Can you believe it? I'm sweating. I am sweating. All right, I gotta get these out of here because they're gonna be in the way. Ooh, Talking Heads. Gotta love Talking Heads. You don't have to, but if you don't, I don't hold it against you, but geez whiz, lighten up. All right, here we go. Whew. We got a lot to get in up here. Great song, Against the Empire. Like I say, this Wayward Sons. Come on. Oh, good Lord. Van Halen. Heck yeah, man. All right. Ugh. All right. There we go. TNT. How about that? There's one for you. All right. We're going to start. This next section is going to start with Jim Steinman. Can you see me okay? Yeah, you can totally see me. All right. You got Jim Steinman. Ooh, that's going to take us to Streets with Steve Walsh, which I was really excited to find their second record when I was in Kansas City, Crimes in Mind. Great album, and the first time we ever heard Billy Greer, who's still now with Kansas. First time we ever heard he and Steve together. Styx. So many great Styx album covers. Super Tramp. Sweet. Sweet. Level-headed. Gotta love it. Love it. Woo. All right, now Talking Heads. Talking Heads to James Taylor. And what do we got on the back of here? Oh, who is that? Oh yeah, Bram Tchaikovsky. From those days of power pop with like the Knack and all kinds of other acts. Bad Boy. All right, so I've already messed up because this needs to go in here. Streets of Fire, Sweet, Styx, Steinman. Let's see. There's Streets, so then Streets of Fire would come right after. How about that? All right, so all the new stuff is in. Now it's just a matter of organizing what we've already got. Okay. Put a little Van Halen in here at the end. Got their tour book to go with it. All right. Come on. Let's go. Where's that? Do I have okay. Maybe not. May not have a board down there. All right. That goes all the way to Joe Walsh. So now we just have to take this stuff out and slide these in. I might put my hair back. That's part of what's got me sweating. How am I doing on time? It's probably terrible. 1 hour? Yikes. Probably not that bad as far as all the work I need to do, but as long as it takes to do this. All right. This part is the tough part. That's the tough part because it's just full of, the end here is full of stuff. Some of it's just junk that I'm going to do something with, like old Disney vinyl, you know, stuff you got to just figure out what to do with it. And then I got a lot of these album covers that I purchased to put things in. So that's what a lot of this, and then a lot of this is, I need to come up with some kind of cover art for these because these are the radio programs that I saved over the years. And then we have these collectible Wayward Son box sets that has the Don't Want to Go limited edition 4-track picture disc, and then an autographed book of the making of the album. So it's pretty cool. There he is, Phil Martini there. Different shots of Phil. There's Sam Wood. There's Toby. So I got a couple of these. And it's just lots of stuff. All right, I'm going to shove this box down. And we'll get everything shoved down. All right, I've got some Frank Zappa here. Whew. I'm not so sure. We're not going to be we may be out of room by the time I finish this. Some of this stuff may have to go elsewhere. That's a scary thought. All right, so we got some Joe Walsh. We got some Jeff Wayne and his War of the Worlds. All right. Some Whitesnake. I'm still missing some Whitesnake that I had. That was a song called Vigilante, by the way. So, there we go. Oh, man. We're up to the Who, Odds and Sods. My friend B really made me a big Who fan. He's the one that really played me a lot of that stuff. Steve Winwood. Mason Williams, it looks like, maybe. And Yes. Well, looks like that's going to fit. Okay. So there we go. Whew. I'm going to leave it at that. And then I think, let me see if I can do this real quick. I don't know if I can get this to work or not. I don't know if this thing will stay still for me. It's on a board. It's really not supposed to be too stable. So there we go. All right, folks. So I think that's about it. I'll let y'all get going because I got to get to bed. Ooh, it's getting late. Very late. Very late indeed. So we'll continue this down the line if we have to do this, when we have to do this again. It's not really an if, but hopefully I won't wait as long to do this. So I'm going to take this off of here and just do it this way. All right. So you guys have a great evening. What's left of it. Get yourself some rest. I got to go get me some rest. It's after 10 o'clock already. So thanks for hanging with me on this vinyl integration. I really wanted to go on Go Game Go and play a couple of rounds. So we'll see if I do that. Working on 2002 right now. See, I'm getting my wrestling DVDs together. There you go. 99 to 2000, maybe 2010 or so, just because my uncle gave them to. Okay. Very good. I just was looking at my Scooby-Doo and the WWE, I think it is. Is that what it is? The WrestleMania thing. Supertramp surprised me at first. Their album. Yeah, they are really, really good. It's all right. I understand you don't like Slayer. It's all right. Just busting your chops. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. Tense, nervous, I can't relax. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Excuse me, you don't like Slayer? Yes. See, you love how I work my way backwards? It all makes sense as you move backwards, like Memento. It's like living Memento. Yeah. Supertramp, one of my, of course, I mean, Breakfast in America is great, but, you know, they played those songs to death, the big hits. So my favorite song on that record is Just Another Nervous Wreck, which was actually a B-side to one of those big hits. Might have been, I don't think it was Goodbye Stranger. I think it might have been the B-side of Logical Song. And that's how I fell in love with that. Because I fell in love with a lot of B-sides. I'm a big B-side guy. Yes, there's definitely going to be some future stuff in that. Yeah, that's me. Too late. It's too late. Memento in reverse. I was like, man, I didn't finish that film. I started watching it again recently and I haven't finished it yet. I need to get back to it. I'm pulling a Blake on Memento on my rewatch. If you don't mind me saying so, Blake. So I don't know. I may hop on Go Game Go real quick because it is what time it is right now. So I may just go ahead and play a few games out and do that before I go to bed. So keep an eye out over there. And thank you guys for joining. Thank you to everybody, Miss So and Emma Jade and Lance and Drew and Blake and Salvatore. Thank you guys for popping out and checking me out here. So what I'm going to do is do this. About an hour and a half. And tomorrow's going to be Monday. And we'll get back to it and we'll make our way through. So the sooner the better, because then once I get through April, we get through most of May and it's summer break. So got a lot to do this summer. Me and my buddy Ron are going to be doing stuff. Got a grandkid on the way, so should be great. Take care, guys.